The Sidis carried with them their exceptionally rich musical tradition and kept it alive and flourishing in India, unknown to the world, including even Indians themselves. Today, they are coming out of the forest.
Obama is America president, yeah. And America, you see that Carl is Ben Johnson and someone playing for Manchester, and they made our prestige a little bit up.
Maggie is in her early 20s. The idea to travel back to Africa, where they originated from, has crossed her mind many times.
See, I'm Kenyan, like African. No, we can't live because we didn't have so many monies and all to go there. That's why we are staying here only.
Daniel Parasu, the village headman, seems enthusiastic when I ask him to accompany me back to Africa. Santan Birji Sidi, who has just finished his Masters of Commerce degree, hopes to enroll for his doctorate. He has Africa in his future plans.
If we work there, it's like we're contributing towards our country, our forefathers' country. Besides that, we are living in our forefathers' lands. When we go there, that's the only time we will be able to express the feelings.
Most Sidis in Karnataka are Christians. They receive spiritual guidance from the local pastor, Hollinston D'Souza, who thinks their connection with Africa has faded.
They are foreigners to Africa now, not foreigners to India, because they are well settled, well entered into the culture of India, and very loving people. As in, if they love the person, they are ready to give their life.
The Sidis have adopted the language and culture of their hosts to such an extent that they would find it difficult to integrate into African society, according to Professor Ashish Nandi.
They bring to South Asia their experience of living here for centuries with an African heritage, and to Africa it will bring a new kind of insider's view of South Asia.
When the idea to relocate to Africa was first mooted, the Prime Minister, then Indira Gandhi, encouraged the Sidis to stay on, referring to them as part of the Indian family.
If some individual Siddhis want to go there, he goes on his own and makes it his home. Maybe some of them will go there and there will be a different kind of homecoming than sending them lock, stock and barrel to Africa to settle down, because that kind of settling down, the kind of settling down they have done in India takes not less than 500 years.
If you transplant them back to Africa, they will not feel comfortable. They will probably have even more problems.
The Sidis have for centuries preserved their native African heritage and have mingled with local influences.
Their myths, their legends, their grandparents' tales, the stories that their parents told them, the lullabies they sing, they are in Indian languages. How can you wipe that out and start with a clean slate?
As my interview with Professor Nandi came to an end, I asked him for his final comment, and this is what he had to say.
I feel proud that you have taken the initiative and not some European or North American, West European or North American anthropologist doing it as a part of his or her studies. I think that this kind of initiative is something which is required in a larger scale, and in this sense you are doing pioneering work according to me. I am exceedingly proud of it, frankly speaking.
Could the presence of the Sidi be the beginning of a wonderful phase of history, a symbolic representation of African Indians, the Africa tribe in India? Well, filing this report came with certain challenges. Take a look at this one.
To the local customs, and they also speak the local language. But some of the African heritage that they've managed to preserve include music and dance.
Tomboya, City TV.